Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Peter Adamski, and I'm with an ad hoc group of Edmontonians called Edmonton 350. We got together because we're concerned about the climate crisis. Concerned enough that we created Moving Planet Edmonton. It's our contribution to 350.org's Moving Planet Day of Action. Around the world today, in approximately 150 countries, at more than 2,000 events, hundreds of thousands of people are gathering together in an effort to move away from fossil fuels. In an effort, drum roll, rim shot. In an effort to draw attention to the climate crisis. 350.org takes its name from the number 350. The number in parts per million that many scientists consider is the safe upper limit of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Where are we now? 392. And rising at a rate of nearly 2 parts per million per year. We have to do something about this. We have to stop putting carbon into the atmosphere. If we don't, the Earth will just get warmer, and that'll change the climate, which will inflict even more extreme weather upon us. Just think back on what we've seen in Canada this year. Devastating floods in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Quebec, and Newfoundland. Here in Alberta, a forest fire that destroyed nearly half the town of Slave Lake. Made it look like a war zone. A fire that turned 6,500 plus residents into climate refugees. If the planet continues to warm up, we will see even more extreme weather. We need to stop the warming, and it's events like this that will help us get that message to our political leaders. This worldwide day of action was organized by a group called 350.org. One of the founding members of the organization is Bill McKibben, author and environmentalist. In 1988, he wrote The End of Nature, considered to be the first book on global warming for a general audience. McKibben is a passionate environmentalist. There is no denying that. This summer, he was one of 1,200 that participated in the Keystone Pipeline protest, an act that earned him 3 days in a Washington jail. And I'm sure the applause is for the fact that he protested, not that he went to jail, correct? Edmonton 350 asked McKibben if he would send us a message that we could read out at our rally. He graciously obliged. And now here is Katie from our Edmonton 350 group to read that message.
Okay, so just before I start, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. This is how we start the change, so give yourself a round of applause. Friends, thank you so much for gathering today and for showing the world that Alberta doesn't need to stand for tar sands, that it can stand for clean, renewable energy. And of course, part of that energy is human energy, yours. Now that as you're riding and walking and skateboarding today, at the exact same moment, people around the world are doing the same thing. We haven't quite moved the planet yet, but thanks to you, we're building up the power we need to fund